Unlike other Caribbean islands where cane had been cultivated from the 17th century, sugar only became a focus for the Spanish in the late 18th century. The massive and sudden expansion of the industry meant a new workforce was needed. This workforce was forcibly stolen from Africa as part of the Atlantic slave trade. From the 16th century to the end of slavery, over 1 million Africans were brought to Cuba in chains to labor on the island's plantations. These were mainly a mix of Yoruba-speaking people from what is now Nigeria and Benin, and Bantu-speaking people from what is now Congo and Angola. The late arrival of this relatively homogeneous group meant that more of their languages, rhythms, and religions were retained than in many other parts of the New World. And these rich traditions would go on to form one of the foundations of Cuban culture. Slavery was only finally abolished on the island in 1886, and modern-day Cuba is still alive with this African legacy. The songs of the ancestors, passed down through generations, still ring in the air today. Their memories ensure we do not forget.
Este lugar era la finca de los esclavistas. Primero esclavistas franceses y después fueron los esclavistas españoles. Aquí estos son los barracones donde dormían los esclavos. Aquí ellos cantaban sus mambos y tradiciones a sus espíritus para que lo ayudaran a vivir. Ellos picaban la caña, la cargaban en carretas y ahí hacían el azúcar. ¿Me entiendes? Los españoles vinieron a este país para hacerse ricos. Muchos hicieron con el azúcar. Primero esclavizaron a los indios y después, como los indios no aguantaban, entonces llegaron a buscar negro al África, porque el negro es más fuerte para trabajar. Siempre bajo el látigo, porque vaya, no nos trataban como personas, nos trataban como animales. Éramos animales, ¿usted me entiende? Siento cariño por esto y a la vez siento dolor, porque aquí murieron nuestros ancestros, nuestros negros, vinieron del África, bajo el látigo del mayoral y del arriero. Ay, cuando yo llego a mi lembe, lembe, lembe.
Palo is an Afro-Cuban religion that comes from the Congo. Paleros believe in the importance of worshipping their ancestors, spirits, and in the strength of nature from which they gain healing powers. They've always used alcohol in their ceremonies. Since their arrival in Cuba, they have been using aguardiente, a spirit made from sugarcane.
Nuestros ancestros, que ahora son espíritus, que muchos trabajamos con esos muertos que murieron ayer, tomaban aguardiente. Ustedes brindan aguardiente, se ponen contentos. Entonces nosotros trabajamos le damos aguardiente a los espíritus, que es verdadero malafo de los Congos.
Malafo, aguardiente, malafo en puto. Qué rico está.
Paleros also make an incredibly powerful drink they call chamba that is designed to move the spirit. It's made with hot peppers, garlic, and aguardiente or white rum, and some even use fire ants, shark's teeth, or gunpowder.
Un poquitico,
Un solo golpe nada más. Sí, un solo golpe. ¿Cómo está eso?
Ese es bueno y fortalece el espíritu.
We've got a kind of natural propensity towards alcohol, towards fermented products, and I think all mammals have that. Alcohol is, if used sensibly, a social lubricant. It binds people together. It allows people to socialise, and part of that aspect, I think, is coming from a very, very early notion of distillation as being magic.
All alcohol starts life as a sugar-rich solution, like fruit juice. When yeast is introduced, it feeds off the sugar, producing alcohol and carbon dioxide. In this way, grape juice becomes wine and apple juice becomes cider. However, much above 10%, the yeast gives up producing alcohol. So to make a drink stronger, you need to heat it in a still. Since alcohol boils at a lower temperature than water, it's released from the mixture as a vapor on its own, and then condenses and is collected. This liquid has had many names: aqua vitae, the water of life, or agua gente, burning water, hot to the taste and blazing with power. Early alchemists believed they had found the very essence of life. No wonder we call it a spirit.
Vamos a ver si son verdad.
Si mi mamá Francisca, siete sayas, vamos a ver si son verdad.
Vamos a ver, vamos a ver, vamos a ver si son verdad.
Ay, para todos los Congos, vamos a ver si son verdad.
Vamos a ver mañana para no te pese.
Minga va a correr,
Torera va como langojo.
minga va a correr,
Venga, cucú, venga, como corre.
minga va a correr.
Venga, cucú, venga, va como corre.
Although they often had to operate undercover, African religions remained strong in Cuba. While Palo remained in darkness after slavery ended, Yoruba religions merged their secret rituals with aspects of Catholicism in order to survive in a hostile cultural environment. This created the syncretic religion of Santeria. Within Santeria, there are a number of divine beings known as orishas, each of whom has a feast day on which they are summoned by the santeros through music, dance, and ceremonial performances. This is usually accompanied by offerings of food, rum, and animal blood. Today is the day of Elegua. He is a warrior with a mischievous, young spirit, and so is believed to enjoy sweets, cakes, and rum. These and many other things need to be bought before the ceremony can start.
Me crié con mi tía, que era santera, de 50 y pico años, tenía hecho batalá, y de ahí fue mi inclinación. De ahí mi esposa, mis hijos y todos los ahijados. Ahora vamos a ir al otro kiosquito de allí, a ver si podemos conseguir algo. Está cerrado. No es fácil. Generalmente lo que se tomaba los riches es aguardiente, pero a veces el aguardiente escasea, es igual que el ron, pero siempre se le da ron blanco. El alcohol tiene un poder fuerte porque el alcohol purifica a las personas, le da alegría, le da soltura, le da la realeza de otro mundo. Todos los orichas tomaban ron o aguardiente. Y entonces en la vida actual lo representamos a través de eso, del ron y el aguardiente.
The role of drums is central to Santeria. The rhythms are a means of communication with the orishas, each of whom has their own unique rhythm, which has been passed down through the generations. Sacred African music like this would evolve over time to form the rhythmic basis of Cuba's first homegrown, non-religious musical form, that fusion of Africa and Andalusia known as rumba.
Aquí en la casa, cuando yo hago algo espiritual, mi hijo siempre me toca alguna rumbita. Ya después que cierro, ya.
Esa es la tradición de aquí de la casa.
La rumba ya viene como se dice...
Como fin de fiesta.
Como fin de fiesta. Ahora mismo están esos tambores ahí. Viene alguna amistad que sabe tocar. Viene y se sentó y empieza. Friquiti pácata, friquiti pácata. Entonces allá sale el chino. A cantar. Y ya se formó el rumbón. Cuba es muy musical. Musical acompañada del ron. Acompañada de ron porque ese nunca ha faltado.